Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista, and welcome to C-Rad's Baby Yoda territory, home of the child Grogu and the Mandalorian merchandise news, reviews, DIYs, and more. Today, guys, I've got a DIY for you, and it's something that you can either make for yourself as a decoration, or you can give it to somebody on your Christmas list as a really cute little The Child inspired gift. So if you love The Child and The Mandalorian as much as we do, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing us in the future.
C-Rad!
Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a how-to on how to make something that I made back in July. I actually filmed this video back in July too, and never actually put it up on the channel. So what better time than now, because this little item I've actually turned into a Christmas decoration at this point, but it's something that you can use year-round. And it's something really cute if you want to give somebody a handmade Christmas gift. Now, I love the topiaries at Walt Disney World. They're actually one of my favorite things. And I was like, how can I make like a fake topiary that's Baby Yoda the Child inspired? And guys, here he is. Now, I know he's not perfect because he was my first attempt at doing anything like this. And like I said, this was back in July, but I'm going to show you how to make this cute little guy. Not the Santa hat though. This is actually a little Santa hat that goes on one of my other little stuffed animals, but he's borrowing it this Christmas because it just looked perfect on his little head. But you can always get like one of those little wine bottle Santa hats, or if you have little Santa hats like this hanging around, or if you want to put other kinds of Christmas inspired hats on them, like a little knit hat, that would be cute. Or if you want to make it a girl, then put a little Christmas bow on her. But anyway, guys, enough about that. Let me show you how I made this adorable little cutie. This is my first time doing this one, so it's all going to transform before your eyes. But as it does, I'll give you a quick little step-by-step on what I'm doing. So what you're going to need for this is one styrofoam ball. Doesn't have to be green, but green works. One cone. And then at the Dollar Tree they have these cool little shaped ones. Now you can do it with or without this one, but I wanted to kind of give it a little bit of an extra step. So we've got this guy here, black felt, white felt, some burlap, a knife, need some toothpicks, floral wire, some white yarn, and of course, to do a faux topiary, you cannot do it without Spanish moss. So the first thing I'm going to do is just stick two little toothpicks in the bottom of the styrofoam ball there. That's going to help it when you stick it into that part to keep it a little bit more stable. Next, I'm going to make sure that this kind of goes together really the way I want it to. I actually want it with the top part up and the narrower part at the bottom. And you've got his little head there. Now for the body, to make his little cloak, I am going to cut this, and that is what the knife is for, because you don't need the entire cone, but you just need part of it. Just depends how big you want your Baby Yoda to be. I got my finger there. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this puppy and hope it turns out okay. So we got a little part that I'm going to use for his body. And same thing, I'm going to take two toothpicks and stick it in the bottom of the little collar part there. I'm going to stick it in to make sure it's how I like it. Look, he's taking shape. How super cute is he? Now the next thing I want to do, I want to keep continuing to build this so we get the whole outside shape. So we're going to grab the floral wire, and this is what's going to be used for the ears. So I'm going to measure that one before I shape it. Ooh, that cuts really easy. And then I'm going to unfold it and measure out the second piece. Okay, so now we've got the 2 pieces for the ears. And we're just going to... Baby Yoda's ears are kind of flatter on the top and then have that little swoop on the bottom there. And then you can just press them right into your form. And once they're in there, you can play around with them too and get them exactly how you like them. I've got both ears shaped and in. Now for the messy part. You'll need a hot glue gun and a boatload of glue sticks. Now I'm going to take the ears out of this for right now and glue them in later. We're not going to put the hot glue directly onto this. It's going to go onto the Spanish moss, and I'm just going to start with little pieces at a time. So now we've got them mostly filled in. He does have some gaps, but that's okay. We're going to go in and fill it up. But before I do that, I want to put the ears in and make sure they're good and stable before I cover up gaps. I think those look good there. I'm going to take that off because then I'm also going to do the burlap for his coat. So I got my piece of burlap. We're going to start with that and hot glue that around. I'm going to leave a little bit hanging off at the end here, and that will take care of at the end. Now I've got it wrapped around and glued on. I think I'm going to use that little part as the front because it kind of reminds me of the way his robe goes down in the front. So we have all this extra hanging off the bottom, so I'm going to trim that around real quick so he still sits real good. Okay, so I've got it all trimmed up to my liking. Now we're going to put the little head back on here. Alright, we're good. I'm going to start putting the yarn on. I'm going to start it up underneath his chin because he does have that cute little way of hiding underneath this thing. You're just going to kind of glue it together as you go along. I'm not a professional crafter, guys. This is just an everyday person trying to be crafty. And now he's got his little top of his robe. Now the felt I had mentioned at the beginning, that's going to be for the eyes. I actually pre-cut mine out and glued together the little white parts of them just for time's sake. We're just going to glue these on to the topiary part. Alright guys, we got his eyes on, and I just noticed this yarn like sheds like crazy, and there's a whole bunch of it up here in the top of the topiary, but that actually works out really great because Baby Yoda's got that little white fluffy hair on top, so it's his little white fluffy hair. And the only thing left, I'm not going to do feet on him, but I do want to put arms on him. Just going to take burlap, I'm just going to loosely roll that up and glue it together. And now he's got arms. Okay, he's not the cutest little Baby Yoda in the world so far, but I'm pretty proud of myself. Alright, so for his hands, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Spanish moss and try to roll it up into a ball. And hopefully that stays as one of his hands. Hot glue the crap out of it. Stick it up inside that burlap. And then we've got hands on the arms. Alright guys, I'm happy with how it came out. I think it's cute and adorable, and hey, I made it myself. It wasn't expensive and it was pretty easy. But what do you think? Do you like them? Look at that faces. I could have done better on the eyes. Maybe I'll replace the eyes, but just wanted to give you guys a quick fun idea to make your own Baby Yoda decoration. So wasn't that fun, guys? Like I said, it was my first attempt. I could have done much better on the eyes, and I will in the future. I actually have another variation on this that I'm going to show you sometime in the future. It's something a little bit smaller, but something that would also make a cute little Christmas gift or birthday gift or just an anytime gift. Or a decoration. Hey, who knows? But anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad The Child, The Mandalorian, and other things in the future, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing us. I guess there's only one thing left to say. Right, little dude? We'll see you later.